Hi, I'm Julie and this channel's Happy on Monday. In this video, I'm going to explain how minimalism and early retirement go hand in hand. We've all heard about minimalism. I've mentioned the movie Minimalism in my other videos. This was the Minimalists' first documentary and now it's on Netflix, YouTube, and minimalism.com. It really changed the way I think about material things. If you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend it. There are so many benefits of choosing to live more intentionally. One of the best parts of minimalism is the money that you can save. So can minimalism help you retire early? Yes, it absolutely can. Minimalism and early retirement go together like PB&J. Minimalism gets you to retirement sooner because you're lowering your spending. Early retirement makes you want to simplify life so you can stay retired and enjoy your time. If you view minimalism as a path to early retirement, it can be a new motivation for you. If you've fallen back into old habits of spending more than you make, the goal of early retirement may just give you the new push you need to do more with less. I know it did for me. One of the main benefits of minimalism is it can help you reduce your expenses and increase your savings. By focusing on what's truly necessary and cutting out unnecessary expenses, you can free up money to put towards your retirement savings. Adopting a minimalist lifestyle can have many benefits when it comes to achieving an early retirement. It can do this by reducing spending, increasing savings, and creating a more fulfilling and intentional way of life. You can enjoy greater financial and psychological freedom in retirement. Minimalism is a philosophy that says we can live better lives with less stuff, and it's actually the stuff that's making us unhappy. There's been research to prove that the feeling of wanting actually creates dissatisfaction. At its core, minimalism is about simplifying your life and focusing on what truly matters. Here's a quote I love by Ellen Goodman. "Normal is getting dressed in clothes that you buy for work and driving through traffic in a car you're still paying for in order to get to the job that you need to pay for the clothes and the car and the house that you leave vacant all day so you can afford to live in it." Let that sink in. Avoiding consumerism is a huge part of a minimalist and frugal lifestyle. By focusing on experiences and relationships over material possessions, you can achieve a more fulfilling life while also increasing your retirement savings. Bonus! Decluttering is important for your emotional health. Letting go of what no longer serves you is freeing. You can even earn some cash while decluttering your home. Then you can invest that money toward early retirement. That alone can be motivation to start looking at some of your unused furniture, knickknacks, clothing, and start minimizing. You can sell them on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, or even have a yard sale. I've done all three of those things. It takes some work selling things, but it's worth it. You get to declutter and make some extra cash. Sell things, recycle them, or give them away. It's not about throwing things away. Just as those objects once brought you joy, now they can bring joy to others. If it's not a hell yes, this brings me happiness, then it's a no, it needs to go. Viewing our possessions as temporary really helps create a minimalist mindset. When you change your mindset, you'll be more intentional with what you buy. Buying intentionally means you'll be less likely to splurge on impulse items you don't need. Do I need these? While this type of spending takes some practice, you'll watch your savings account grow when you buy with intention. Once you've scaled down your belongings to only the things you genuinely love and use, you may find that you don't need as large of a home as you're currently living in. What's the point in living in a large house if it no longer serves you? You could downsize and live in a much smaller house. That's what I did. My house is only 1,400 square feet. It only takes me an hour to clean the entire house. And it costs much less to heat and cool than all the other houses I've lived in previously. I also have a small yard that goes with my small house. It only takes me about a half an hour to mow the whole thing. Minimalism isn't just about physical clutter. It has a lot to do with mental clutter as well. Your decluttered mind will help you keep focused on your priorities when you live more mindfully and intentionally. If your priority is early retirement, you'll find that living minimally will help you become more focused on that goal. Every choice you make will help you get closer to the amount of savings you need to retire early. Being able to part with things is a skill that can be developed into a habit. It doesn't come naturally for most of us to get rid of things. We like possessions. It can be painful to let things go. The ability to minimize is a skill. Like any skill, when we practice it, it gets easier to do. The minimalists have this great 90-90 rule. It says if you're unsure about getting rid of something and you haven't used it for 90 days, put it aside for 90 more days and then revisit the decision whether to get rid of it. Mark it on your calendar though so you don't forget. Make it easy. Start with clearing out your junk or clutter to build the minimalist habit. You can deal with the more challenging decisions later down the road. Look around. All that clutter used to be money. Get rid of multiples of things. Look in your kitchen cupboards and decide how many pots and pans do you really need? How many glasses and dishes do you really need? You should only keep things that genuinely bring you joy. Differentiate between wants and needs. We often get sucked into wanting a large number of things. But how many things do we actually need to live a happy and purposeful life? Remember, there's a whole industry out there working on sneaky ways to make us want more. You must buy now or you will never be happy. No. Don't cling to the past. Possessions are just physical things, nothing more. Our memories won't be lost if we get rid of those physical things. Sustaining a minimalist lifestyle may require effort and discipline, but the benefits are worth it. By staying motivated, tracking your progress, and finding joy in the little things, you can achieve financial freedom and a fulfilling retirement. I'm including a link below for a free values worksheet by the Minimalists, just in case you're interested. It's just to help you understand your values. If you're interested in retiring early, consider subscribing to my channel. Almost all of my videos are about early retirement and how to get there. We can totally do this. Thanks for joining me. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. I'm going to leave you with a quote. Buying less is great. Wanting less is better. Hope to see you again soon.